So we all know where this is heading to, mental health. It's the new buzzword in town. A lot of us are talking about it, our own mental health issues, and a lot of celebrities are talking about it. Quite a lot of stigma has reduced significantly over a small period of time. I myself came in contact with the idea of mental health just about 4 years back. That was in 2016 when I joined my bachelor's course in psychology, and that is where I came to know about mental health. So let me just share a little experience of mine, personal experience with you. So this is about 5 to 7 years back. I was fat, and so it was very easy for people around you to shame you, body shame you basically, because of the way in which you look. I am sure a lot of people out there are going through this, and so did I at a specific point of time. At that point, because I was not aware of how to love myself for whoever I was, and I was not aware of losing weight in a healthy manner so that you can stay healthy and not because people are calling you names just for that specific reason. I got into a major blunder basically. I used to binge eat and then purge, that is vomit. This binge eating and purging went on for about 1.5 years, and what this did basically was it affected my physical and mental health both. I got to know about bulimia nervosa, binge eating and purging basically when I studied psychology, when I started studying psychology. Then I took about 1.5 years of counseling, and that is where I learned the idea of self-love. How you basically just love yourself. But even at that point, my counselor would tell me, Yelaz, you need to engage in self-love. I was like, what is self-love? It was a major question mark for me. What is self-love? And she told me it's just simple. Accepting yourself for who you are. Not trying to change yourself, not being harsh on yourself, just being who you are. I basically found my solace, my peace through spiritual connect, and that was my way, of course. I tried to document this along with some fiction and entertainment into this novel that I wrote about 2 years back, which is titled In Search of Peace. Currently, what we need to understand is that this country of ours, India, is going through a major mental health crisis. We have about 197.3 million people who have been affected by mental disorders. That is numbers from 2017. So we can obviously expect a rise. We as a society right now are going through major mental health crisis, and for this we need to come together to understand about mental health, to make people around and ourselves more and more aware about the kind of illnesses that show up. What are the signs and symptoms? What are the basic points at which you can understand that this person might be going through something, or I am going through something. We have not taught our kids how to cope. We have not taught our kids how to love themselves. We have not taught our adolescents that a few likes on Instagram do not tell you how beautiful you are, how pretty you are, how handsome you are. We have not taught our people enough how to just stop, how to pause and just breathe and live in the moment for a while at least. This especially for the people who are linked to the development sector, that is either through NGOs, through CSR activities. Even academic institutions today are into the development of this country. For any one of us who is linked to this sector, into bringing up the people from all parts of the society onto one, providing basically equity, we need to focus on mental health as well, because we need to understand that there is a shortage of psychologists, psychiatrists, of beds for mental illnesses. All of this is not adequate in this country. So if we need about 17,000 psychologists, we have only 1,000 psychologists. If we need about 70,000 psychiatrists, we have only 4,000 of them. This is very less. We need to find out a way through which we can provide more awareness, reduce the stigma, make people understand what mental illnesses and health is, and provide more treatment and also prevention. The best thing that we can do as a society, or as individuals for that matter, is to just listen to people. And they're saying something, listen. There is this one campaign that was recently launched by the Live Love Laugh Foundation, which is founded by Deepika Padukone. Hashtag Dobara Pucho. Ask someone what they are going through. Urge them to talk. Just listen. Just actively listen. Don't give them advices. Do not tell them what to do, what not to do. This is the solution to your problem. Nothing. For a few minutes, just listen. Hashtag Dobara Pucho.